What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Snussycopen here for another freaking video today. So this is kind of weird. I'm gonna explain why I'm going to be stopping doing something that I've done for a very, very long time, and which is actually kind of like a key component to the beginning of the channel and kind of all the way through, including my freaking name. But first, hope you guys enjoy the freaking intro.
Yeah, look at that LB7 smoke, baby.
Because it's freaking America Day, that's why. This is kind of like weird to explain, and it's not really a big deal, but I want your guys' feedback, especially the guys that are on my channel, the girls that are on my channel that do chewing tobacco, smokeless tobacco. So basically since 2014, I have dipped Grizzly for the most part primarily. And to be exact, I dipped Grizzly Premium Dark Wintergreen all the way until the point where they changed it to Grizzly Dark Fired Tobacco. So I've kind of been on like wintergreen for the longest time. Now obviously, as you guys saw like towards the beginning of the channel, I did dip a lot of Copenhagen for a lot of challenges. I would say Copenhagen is more popular, I guess you would say, in comparison to Grizzly. And that's why like a lot of times in the dip videos towards the beginning of the channel, I would daily dip Grizzly, but then for the videos I would do Copenhagen and yada yada yada. So I've basically dipped the same thing for almost 6 years, and I am like kind of scared slash happy to announce this is going to be my last can of Grizzly Dark Wintergreen for quite a while. And so you guys can see it's already like half gone. Might as well just like pack one at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Got to make this left-hand turn though. With all the NASCAR content, we're getting pretty damn good at left-hand turns. So I'm not one really for change, I guess you would say. Like for example, if I go to a restaurant and I get something and I enjoy it, I get that same damn thing every single time I go to that restaurant. And truthfully, it doesn't matter if it's like, okay, so I love cheeseburgers. That's kind of like a good way to put it. I love freaking cheeseburgers. I love bacon cheeseburgers. So everywhere I go that sells a bacon cheeseburger, that's what I get, because it's kind of hard to screw up a bacon cheeseburger. So I guess you would say I'm kind of like one of those people that like find something that they like, and then that's just like they stay content with that. I don't really try necessarily new foods. I don't really try new drinks. I just kind of stay with what I like for the most part. So I want your guys' feedback. What is a good daily dip? Something that I can do and be like confident, comfortable, like, and enjoy it. I'm leaving it basically up to you guys. I've dipped pretty much everything, but I'm like so torn with what I want to do for a daily dip. Now, I do have a can of Grizzly Natural, which I do enjoy Grizzly Natural. Not saying that that's going to be the next daily dip for me, but I just kind of want to know, like, what do you guys normally daily dip? Why do you daily dip it? And how long have you been dipping it for? Because, I mean, I got so complacent with the fact that Grizzly Wintergreen was just like my thing that, well, anyway, the Premium Dark and the Dark Fired. Normal Grizzly Wintergreen, I don't know why, I just don't like it. But what dips do you guys enjoy and what dips do you guys prefer? I'm like 100% open to trying like these new dips, and just kind of getting a feel for it. Like I feel like I kind of gotta open myself up more to kind of trying new things, and whether it's food, tobacco, whatever the case may be. So it's really, like I said, it's not like a massive deal, but for as long as the majority of you guys can remember, dating back 3 years on the channel, I've always dipped this. Always dipped Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. And obviously know that there's a difference. I don't think you guys will really notice or really care that I'm dipping something different, but for me it's a big deal just because that's kind of how my personality is. No, I'm not going to be quitting dipping. I know some people comment, they're like, why the hell do you do that? It's just that, listen, that's what I do. It's not to flex on anybody. It's not really whatever. You know, it's just kind of what I do. I don't bash some of you guys to your habits, you know, and I don't think it changes who I am that I do dip, whatever the case may be. And I'm trying to like really be better about not posting as much about tobacco and yada yada yada. But that by no means will ever change my YouTube name or my Instagram name. I've rolled with Snussycopen going back to high school. It was my junior year of high school that I got that nickname, and we are now like 8 years later. I still roll with that. Even with the whole Copenhagen Skoal US smokeless tobacco bull crap, I've kept Copen in my name. That's just, that's not going to change. Ultimately, that is not going to change. Do I think maybe at some point I would like quit tobacco? Maybe. I guess it would all depend. I'm not like, I don't live off of it. I just really enjoy dipping, honestly. Like when I drive, especially like those hour and a half, hour and 40-minute drives to work there and back, like, you know, that's an hour and 40 minutes each time that like I gotta do something to entertain myself. So I'm not like, obviously I don't want to be on my phone looking through Facebook, whatever, because I obviously don't want to put other people's lives in general. Like even like right now, you guys are sitting on a mount on the dash. I'm still driving, everything's fine, I'm paying attention. You know, I do chewing tobacco, smokeless tobacco, because that's just my way of killing time while I'm driving, while I'm doing something. And you know, I could be doing far worse things. I could be smoking cigarettes, I could be drinking really heavily, but I don't do that. So I guess the main part of this video was for those that really deep down know me and deep down know like my choice of dip, even though dip really hasn't been a big thing on the channel other than it's still being involved in my name. You know, it's an end of a chapter for me that, yeah, I'll probably cycle a can in every now and again, but I don't want it to necessarily be my primary. I want to switch things up, and I need your guys' advice. So if this was your first time watching a video on my channel, thank you for watching me blab for however long this freaking video is. I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.